More than 10,000 years ago, in the mystical lands of Mesoamerica, the Maya revered corn as a sacred gift from the gods, a cultural icon that stood the test of time. Today, corn, this golden gem of the grain world, feeds billions of people daily. Each year, vast fields stretching to the horizon yield over 1 billion tons of shimmering kernels. Those juicy corn transform into countless delicious dishes. But have you ever pondered where those sweet little kernels in your supermarket can come from? Join us on an epic adventure as we dive into the cutting-edge process of canned corn production at one of the world's most advanced factories, where corn embarks on a magical journey from distant fields to your dinner table. Corn plays a starring role in global agriculture and cuisine, especially in the United States, where warm sunshine and perfect humidity create a paradise for this crop to thrive. From tiny seeds, corn transforms over 3 to 4 months into towering stalks, stretching 4 to 9 feet tall, adorned with both male and female flowers. The male flowers at the top scatter vibrant golden pollen, while the female flowers, nestled in the leaf axils, patiently await to form hefty, nutrient-packed cobs, each one a natural masterpiece with hundreds of kernels lined up in perfect rows. Here's a cool fact you might not know. A 1995 study from Nature by Ted Tillings revealed that when pests like fall armyworms attack, corn plants release volatile organic compounds. These silent SOS signals attract parasitic wasps, like Cotesia marginiventris, which lay their eggs inside the pests, naturally keeping infestations in check. No chemicals needed. To craft top-quality canned corn, harvesting is a carefully orchestrated affair. The golden moment arrives when the kernels are plump, sweet, and tender, but not overripe, to avoid toughness or flavor loss. Farmers use Brix meters to test sweetness, harvesting only when the kernels hit peak perfection, juicy, richly sweet, and silky soft. The season typically spans mid-August to mid-October. Here's the kicker: to lock in that fresh-from-the-field taste, the corn must go from the stalk to the can in just 12 hours. It's this obsessive attention to detail that guarantees a standout final product. Farmers rely on specialized harvesters armed with razor-sharp blades and automated cob separating systems to get the job done fast. These blades are fine-tuned to snip cobs from stalks without bruising or damaging the kernels. Fresh, pristine cobs tumble into storage bins, while the leftover stalks and leaves are chopped into bits for reuse as livestock feed or organic fertilizer, a brilliant nod to sustainable farming. With a jaw-dropping capacity of up to 150 tons a day, these massive machines turn sprawling cornfields into ready-to-process bounty in no time. Once harvested, the corn is loaded onto dedicated trucks and whisked straight to the processing plant for the next leg of its journey. Did you know? Beyond food, corn powers over 4,000 products, from biodegradable PLA plastics and paper glue to ethanol fuel. According to the National Corn Growers Association, more than 30% of the U.S.'s annual corn hull fuels biofuel production, proving this plant's incredible versatility. Now, let's dive into the next step, the fascinating canning process. As the trucks roll in, massive piles of corn are unloaded and dumped onto a sprawling outdoor conveyor system. Handling hundreds of thousands of tons each year, the factory is equipped with colossal conveyors and specialized bulldozers. These machines deftly flatten and push the corn onto the belts, ensuring a smooth, uninterrupted flow of raw material. Next, the corn journeys via conveyor to the sorting area, where seasoned quality inspectors stand ready. Armed with eagle-sharp eyes, they meticulously examine each cob, swiftly tossing out any that are damaged, diseased, or fall short of size and ripeness standards. This rigorous sorting process guarantees that only the cream of the crop moves forward. Having passed the tough inspection, the chosen cobs undergo a dramatic makeover. At the husking station, conveyors whisk them to high-speed rollers with specially textured surfaces. These rollers are precision-tuned to strip away husks and silks in a flash, leaving the kernels inside plump and pristine, ready for the next phase of processing. The discarded husks? They don't go to waste. They're fed into dedicated shredders, chopped into tiny bits, and loaded into massive bins. From there, they're shipped to farms to serve as livestock feed or composted into organic fertilizer, fueling a sustainable farming cycle. Once husked, the vibrant golden cobs move to the cleaning stage. Conveyors carry them to powerful agitating tanks filled with a mix of baking soda, citric acid, and sodium sulfate. With a gentle alkalinity and foaming action, this solution whips up a swirling torrent that blasts away dirt, sand, leaves, bugs, and any lingering debris with impressive efficiency. Here's a fun twist. Corn isn't just golden. Some varieties strut in shades of purple, red, blue, or black, thanks to anthocyanins, antioxidant-rich flavonoids. Take purple Andean corn, packed with anthocyanins, blue corn popular in Mexico and the U.S. Southwest, or red corn often found in Native American strains. Freshly cleaned, the corn enters a critical step, kernel separation. This process demands pinpoint accuracy to detach kernels from the cob without crushing them or mixing in debris. Workers double-check each cob before placing it on the conveyor, which leads to the cutting zone. There, 6 ultra-sharp blades spin at lightning speed, slicing kernels off with jaw-dropping precision. The standout feature? The system automatically adjusts blade spacing to match each cob size, big or small, long or short, ensuring an optimal cut every time. It's a brilliant, detail-obsessed design. Afterward, the kernels get a high-pressure rinse with a touch of natural salt, cleansing them while preserving their signature sweetness. Finally, a specialized microbial scan ensures no bacteria slip through, prepping the corn for its next big step. Boasting an astonishing capacity of over 7,000 corn cobs per hour, the kernel separating machine is the beating heart of the canned corn production line, ensuring a steady stream of top-notch kernels for the stages ahead. As they're freed from the cob, millions of golden kernels flow like shimmering rivers across the conveyor system. Though the separation is automated, a final hands-on quality check is non-negotiable for perfection. Workers with razor-sharp eyes and unmatched attention to detail scrutinize every kernel, swiftly removing any that are damaged, discolored, or subpar. It might sound simple, but this task demands intense focus and seasoned expertise, a level of precision even the best robots can't replicate. After this strict selection, the kernels undergo a second cleaning round. This time, they pass through a vibrating sieve system with precisely sized holes, expertly filtering out leftover debris, undersized kernels, fragments, or any impurities lingering from the separation. The vibration sorts them by size, ensuring every can is packed with uniform, eye-catching kernels. Fun fact, an average corn cob holds up to 800 kernels, each a tiny treasure trove of vitamin B and fiber. At this point, the kernels are polished, consistent, and spotless, primed for the next leg of their journey. Fresh from prep and cleaning, these plump kernels dive into the blanching process. Here, they're briefly dunked in boiling water to neutralize natural enzymes. Left unchecked, these enzymes could alter the corn's color, flavor, and texture over time, especially during long-term storage. Blanching lasts 2 to 5 minutes at water temperatures between 160 to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, fully submerging the kernels to halt enzyme activity while preserving their vivid golden hue and satisfying firmness. Bonus, it also activates the corn's natural sugars, amplifying that signature sweetness. Straight out of the blanching heat, the steaming kernels need rapid cooling. Ditching the old-school cold water soak, the factory opts for a high-tech cooling machine. Using vibration to spread the kernels evenly across a conveyor, paired with powerful fans and circulating cold air, this system chills them down fast and efficiently. Unlike the traditional method, cheaper but waterlogging the corn through washing, blanching, and cooling, this advanced approach prevents excess moisture, keeping those golden kernels plump and ready to be canned. In another corner of the factory, the tin can prep hums along seamlessly. Crafted from stainless steel and lined with a thin layer of tin to prevent any metal food reactions, these cans come from trusted suppliers guaranteeing quality. Nimble robotic arms handle them with care, neatly lining up thousands of gleaming cans on a conveyor headed for sterilization. There, blasts of hot steam scrub and zap away bacteria or pathogens, creating a flawless, sterile home for the corn. Many assume the liquid inside a corn can is just plain water. Wrong. It's a carefully crafted brine, designed to keep the corn fresh, vibrant, and bursting with flavor. Blending purified water with sugar, salt, and an acidity regulator, this mix stabilizes pH to fend off bacteria while locking in the corn's bright look. Plus, it adds a subtle sweetness that enhances the natural taste and extends shelf life. Canned goods don't technically expire, but quality fades over time. The USDA suggests enjoying corn within 2 to 5 years for peak flavor. Here's the wild part. Some cans found after 30 to 40 years were still edible, though the taste and nutrition might not match their prime. The journey of those golden corn kernels rolls on to the canning stage. Thousands of sterilized cans, in all shapes and sizes, glide along the conveyor to the filling area. Here, state-of-the-art filling machines work at lightning speed with pinpoint accuracy, ensuring each can get the exact amount of kernels. One key detail: the headspace, that small gap left at the top of the can. It's crucial, allowing the brine and kernels to expand during heat processing and storage without warping the can or compromising quality. Once filled, the cans are swiftly sealed with lids. Automated capping machines use heat and pressure to lock the lids tight, blocking out air, bacteria, or any outside contaminants. This keeps the corn fresh and extends its shelf life big time. Next up, after being sealed and thoroughly checked, the cans are ready for sterilization. They're neatly stacked into sturdy metal crates, with each sterilization chamber holding up to 4 crates at once for maximum efficiency. These crates glide along a slick rail system, sliding effortlessly into the chambers. Inside, the cans take a scorching bath at 248 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 to 6 minutes. This blazing heat wipes out every last microorganism and enzyme, ensuring the product is safe and stays top quality. It's this sterilization step that lets canned corn stay fresh and tasty for 2 to 5 years, depending on the variety. Did you know the high heat of sterilization slashes about 50% of the corn's vitamin C? Still, it hangs on to 85 to 90% of its vitamin B and minerals like magnesium and iron, keeping plenty of nutritional punch. Fresh from the sterilization chamber, the cans cool down fast. This rapid cooling stabilizes the product, preventing quality loss from lingering heat. Then, samples head to the lab, where technicians run rigorous tests on nutrition content, kernel texture, freshness, and microbial safety. These checks confirm the product meets every food safety and quality standard. This final quality control step guarantees that every can reaching consumers is nothing short of perfection. Now the canned corn has completed its epic transformation and is ready to dress up in its new look: labels. Agile robotic arms place each can onto the conveyor with flawless precision, lining them up for the labeling zone. Eye-catching labels, designed with care, feature all the must-know details: ingredients, nutrition facts, production date, expiration, and batch number. This info not only helps consumers know what they're getting, but also showcases the maker's transparency and commitment to quality. Finally, trucks fan out across the country, delivering canned corn to stores and supermarkets everywhere, offering a delicious, nutritious, and convenient food option for all. Here's a fun nugget. Over 1,000 years ago, the Inca in South America turned corn into chicha, a traditional fermented beer still loved in Peru today. With a history stretching back over a millennium, chicha hails from ancient Andean civilizations like the Moche, Wari, and Tiwanaku. It's still a hit in Peru, Bolivia, and Ecuador, especially at traditional festivals. And now, here's a little gift for those of you who might want to skip the canned corn and take matters into your own hands. Because why not enjoy that sweet, summery corn goodness all year round? Let's talk about how to freeze corn at home and keep it bursting with flavor, straight from your freezer to your plate. Trust me, it's easier than you think, and the results? Absolutely delicious. Start by grabbing those fresh corn cobs, peel off the husks and strip away every last strand of silk. Give them a good rinse under running water to wash off any dirt or sneaky debris hiding out. Next, it's time to blanch, the secret weapon to lock in that vibrant color, crisp texture, and all those nutrients. Fill a big pot, think 6 to 8 quarts, with water and crank it up to a rolling boil. Toss in a few ears at a time and let them dance in the heat for 4 minutes. Once they're done, plunge them straight into an ice-cold bath. Yep, for minutes in a bowl of icy water to slam the brakes on the cooking process. This keeps those kernels firm and fabulous. Drain them well, no one wants soggy corn. Now here's where you can get creative. Leave the cobs whole or grab a sharp knife, electric works like a charm, and slice off those golden kernels. Hold the cobs steady, cut downward, and watch the bounty pile up. Pack your corn, whole ears or kernels, into freezer-safe bags or containers. Leave about half an inch of room at the top for expansion. Seal them tight, and slap on a date label. Pop them into your freezer at 0 degrees Fahrenheit minus 18 degrees Celsius or colder, and you're set. For that peak sweet corn magic, enjoy it within 8 to 12 months. When the craving hits, just thaw and toss it into soups, salads, or serve it up as a knockout side dish. So what do you say? Ready to freeze your own corn and savor summer anytime? Let us know in the comments if you'll give this a whirl, or tell us your go-to corn recipe. Hit that like button, share this with your foodie friends, and subscribe to Food Drink Tech for more kitchen adventures. See you in the next one. Stay tasty, folks.